Bonjour, monsieur. Hello, do you speak English? A little bit. Could I have a cone, noix de coco, et chocolat?
Okay.
Noix de coco et chocolat. That's noix de coco and chocolate. That's coconut and chocolate. You have to wait. It's not ready. You have to wait. Oh, thank you very much indeed. Merci beaucoup. Combien?
4 euros, s'il vous plaît.
There you go. I know you're thinking, Craig, you're so international. Yes, I am.
Merci.
Merci à vous, monsieur. Au revoir.
Au revoir, bonne journée.
C'est faux, est-ce que tu peux checker ça s'il te plaît?
Ah, Paris, the city of love.
The Late Late Show avec Craig Ferguson in Paris, sponsored by Denny's. America's Diner is always open.
It's hard to stay up, it's been a long, long day, and you got the Sandman at your door. But hang on, leave the TV on, and let's do it anyway. It's okay, you can always sleep through work tomorrow, okay? Hey, hey, tomorrow's just your future. Yesterday. Merci.
It's okay, baby, you can do it in Paris. Baguette. Escarbet. Jacques Cousteau. Mines.
Hey everybody, it's a great day for America. Another great day here in Paris. Today we're going to the world famous Moulin Rouge. Finally, after years of searching, I have found the place in France where the naked ladies dance. The Moulin Rouge is the most famous cabaret show in the world. Now, a cabaret is not what you think. There's no pole, there's no champagne room, there's definitely no thunder from down under, which is why I will not be making it rain. The dancers here are respected as artistes. This is not a place where they just let anybody flap their junk around for $1. I learned that the hard way. Now, the windmill there, you see the windmill up at the top? That's the most famous landmark, the most famous icon in sex, but it doesn't actually work as a windmill. I think that's weird. It's kind of like the most important icon in sex, and it doesn't work. Like Hugh Hefner. Now, originally, the Moulin Rouge was a place where courtesans danced seductively to get male clients. This was before they discovered there were easier ways to get men to have sex with them, like saying to them, I'll have sex with you for money. Right, let's go over and get in. Come on. We're walking here. Ooh la la, ooh la la. Hi. Hey, how you doing?
Oh, good, thank you.
Good. Now, many famous performers have played here. Back in the 1970s, Liza Minnelli played here. I only found out a couple of days ago, a bartender from here came up to me and said, good to see you again, Liza. You've let yourself go. The most famous dance here, of course, is the can-can. You know, the one where the dancers do the big line so you can see their petticoats. You know, for some reason, that dance that always features heavily in westerns. You know, when the cowboy comes in and goes, these girls came to the saloon all the way from Gay Paris. I ain't interested, though. I'm more of a cowpoke. Now, you stay here. I'm going inside. You enjoy the products advertised. You got big dreams. You want fame. Well, fame costs. And right here's where you start paying in sweat. No bitches get in my way.
So, Craig, you're in position.
Yes, dear.
The girls will signal to you for your magic appearance.
Right.
Now, Craig's ready to go on his number because he has a lot of energy and enthusiasm. I'm impressed by his professionalism. His technique leaves a lot to be desired, but I always think if you really go out there and sell and give of yourself, you can get away with murder.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
When the girls open back out, it will become obvious. You keep moving forward. Carry on, move around. How do you feel? I think it
vulnerable.
might be... We need to see if he has the suppleness to kick his leg and do a jump split. He has the right height and physique.
I'm ready. I've been ready my whole life. Please help us do the very best job we can do. We've all worked really hard. I'm really proud of you all. I think you look fantastic. You all smell. Some of you smell great. Some of you smell. But we've come together, and things were difficult at first, and some bitches were trying to destroy me. But now everything's gonna be all right, and we're friends. And we're gonna go out there, and we're gonna give those bastards the sexiest, most beautiful tomato dance anyone's ever seen! Yeah! Let's go!
Wow. Bravo. That was great. Amazing. It wasn't bad. It was pretty good. It was not that great. It was terrible. Awful. What's a girl got to do to get some feathers around here?
And now it's time for Sean Connery's Parisian Memories.
People say there's nothing more romantic than the sound of the French language. I think nothing is more romantic than the sound of cats mating. See that's one of those new ones. It doesn't even have to go around, it just walks. Yeah.
was Sean Connery's Parisian Memories. I love that guy.
Here it is. Come this way. This way. I'll show you. Look at the state of that flag up there. Look at the state of that flag. You see how tattery that flag is? It's disgraceful. You would never get that in America. No American would treat his flag with such disrespect. Look at that tatty flag. They need to get a new flag up there. You Frenchies. Do you see the state of that flag? It's outrageous, isn't it? Does that make you mad as a Frenchman? Does it make you angry? Yes, it does. Trust me, that he's agreeing with me. He's saying we with his eyes.
Let's take a short break and enjoy some Michael Caine in space in Paris.
In France, it's still all right to smoke after sex. You just have to ask everyone else in the elevator.
Oh, that's the good stuff. And now we return you to our regularly scheduled program. Get busy watching or get busy sleeping. At this point, you're probably asking yourself, how did a crappy low-budget show like this end up in Paris?
Someone tweeted me on the Twitter that a clip of this show that they saw in France. It's a French talk show. And then so I looked at it and I'm like,
I would like to invite you to a show in France.
thank you, merci. Merci bien. Didn't know you'd be here. This is what it's like being international. I'm so tired. I just got from Russia this morning. I was in Russia. It's quite far away. As Napoleon found out. You see what I did there? I made a joke about invading Russia. This is if I was appearing on the Wendy Williams show in Britain. No. Where do I live? Los Angeles. I'm very tired and a little medicated. Ah, mon ami.
How are you? Good to see you.
And you. How have you been?
Very good.
This is as magnificent as my studio.
Yeah, as well.
It's good.
This is Amel, which is performed to the show. Amel
Hello. How very nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. My name is Amel. I'm a clone. I'm a sexy clone, you know? Huh? You know clone?
Clone?
The clone with a...
Clown.
Clown!
I don't really know what's going on here, but there's about 15 very, very beautiful, sexy dancers, some of them women, and they've got me wearing polyester.
Okay, I'll let you. If you need anything, you yell my name, I downstairs.
Okay, thank you.
À tout de suite.
Merci bien.
Thank you. I want to keep this so bad. I want to keep this so bad. You know what this is like? It's like wearing... Well, let me put it this way. So I have to leave. I can hear bagpipes. I'm very happy.
We started this show in October, but we did 1 month of rehearsal before. It's the first time ever in France that there is that kind of show. So I really appreciate all those late night shows. And to be honest, like I say to Craig, he's my favorite one. Because he's the only one who hosting his show like he's not preparing anything, you know. It seems that it's like a big mess, and I like that style.
There can only be one. MacLeod. Connor MacLeod. I really want to keep this costume. I have a couch that matches this. If I sat in the couch that this costume is like, you would never see me again.
Allez, on va se faire un petit test d'applaudissements pour se réchauffer les mains, on s'essaye. 3, 2, 1, on y va. Magnifico. Perfecto. Danza, un bon applaudissement. applaudissements de maison de retraite, alors attention.
You're not doing this for me. You're not doing this for yourself. You're doing this for America. Don't screw this up, you hear me? Good boy.
Let's take a short break and enjoy some Michael Caine in space in Paris.
Oi, oi, look at this. Girls coming over. All right, girls. Look at that. I'll take the one with the white trousers. All right, ladies. All right. Bonjour. Yeah, ça va? All right, dear? Yeah, I'll bet you are. All right, yeah. She's a nice one, isn't she? The mum and the daughter didn't like me. All right.
Oh, that's the good stuff. And now we return you to our regularly scheduled program. Get busy watching or get busy sleeping.
You tell me why we're going to get shoes. You're wearing shoes.
I know I'm wearing shoes, but you don't understand. Girls need more than one pair of shoes and sometimes many pairs of shoes. I'm just really glad we got a lot of the sightseeing out of the way so that we can,
There's shoe stores in Los Angeles. I don't
really
understand why you have to go and buy shoes when you're somewhere else. It doesn't make any sense at all.
This is not the same as Los Angeles because Christian Louboutin is unparalleled, and we are in dreamland.
This is the noisiest street in Paris.
Craig.
Yes.
This is him.
Oh, hello.
This is Mr. Christian Louboutin.
Hello.
The best shoe designer in the world.
Very nice to meet you, sir.
Hello,
Thank
hello.
you very much indeed. I do
Craig
very
Ferguson.
nice shoes.
Thank you.
And Kristen would like to buy some shoes from you, and she's going to use her own money.
Well, we'll see, but
Right,
I
right.
would like to try on a little bit of everything because I'm very excited to be here. It's really the only place I wanted to come.
Okay, perfect.
Can we go and look at some shoes?
Yes, absolutely.
All right.
I studied with showgirls, meaning in cabaret. And, you know, showgirls, for them, it's very important, the shoes, you know. They're always on high heels, of course, to have the beautiful legs, etc., but it's very important. And there is no way showgirls can be hurt with their shoes. They don't have, you know, they have to think to so many other things. When they do these things, the shoe is comfortable. So there are technical that I took from the showgirls.
Because didn't you used to do trapeze?
Yes.
I think you told me that before.
Absolutely.
You worked on the trapeze?
Yes, for 7 years I did trapeze. Then I stopped because I started working here, and then it became quite complicated in terms of hours. But now in my other office, I have my trapeze.
You have a trapeze?
In your office?
That's fantastic.
Oh, that's cool. You need a trapeze in your office.
I don't have an office big enough for a trap. Never mind a trapeze. I don't have enough for a mouse trap. Never mind a trapeze. Are these his too?
Did you bring your wallet?
If you would look at a woman's foot, like a stranger, would you say, oh, that's a fantastic foot, I would like to make a shoe for that?
I wouldn't just look at the foot, really. You know, I'm not thinking woman in terms of foot. I would look at the legs, I would look at the way she's moving.
Right.
You know, the whole thing. I would not just look at the foot, otherwise it's, you know, foot
It's separate, it's not the whole
and
thing.
it's too
You're
organic.
inspired
you know.
by the whole package.
Absolutely.
Of what she means.
You know,
not
otherwise
just-
a foot is just like an ear. You know, it's never perfect. It's always bizarre. There is always a toe which is too long, too short, to something. I don't look at feet that way. I really look at the figure. That's really one thing. Now, otherwise, no, a foot doesn't really speak to me. It needs, the whole thing speaks to me.
I'm encouraged by that.
Why?
I don't know, I feel like I understand it a bit more than just feet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ah, yes. Would you look at feet just by themselves?
No, I never would.
What's that for?
That's for a tiny little shoe.
This is...
It's for a tiny little shoe for a little pig.
This is for when the girl has been walking and walking and walking on these shoes, and then the tip of the shoe starts to be a little ripped. You have the second one.
And you can put microfilm in there.
What?
If you're a spy.
Oh.
Why do you think women are fascinated with shoes? It's undeniable that women are fascinated with shoes in a way that men are not about their own shoes. Why is that?
I think because it gives a completely different posture. You know, when you're a woman or you're on shoes, according to the shoes you're going to wear, you're going to feel completely different. And also, it gives a certain body consciousness, you know. If you have on heels, it's just like having a tie in a way. Well, it's different, but if you have a tie, you are going to behave, a vest, you are going to behave differently. So you just have like a big t-shirt and you're like that.
Right.
So it gives a different spin and a body structure. And I think that women really love that.
I have a theory about it too. I have a theory that women really love shoes because the size doesn't change very much. So you can go for like 12 pastries and your shoe size doesn't change. You know, you can like put on 10 pounds and your no, you don't go into a store and go, oh, I've put on 10 pounds. It's like it's not on your feet. The size is the same. You're 16 or you're...
It provides confidence.
Exactly.
I think it changes who you are from the ground up, much in the posture way, that it completely, you can reinvent yourself. And I think women are more obsessed than men because there's so many other acceptable options. I mean, men don't wear a ton of heels, but women...
Some men wear heels.
Yeah, but not a ton. There's such an array to choose from, and you can completely reinvent yourself based on the shoes that you're wearing from the ground up. It's not like wearing a scarf where you might not feel it all the time. You do feel within your posture your shoes at all times.
But you know, there is another thing which is weird about that. It's completely the opposite between men and women. In the sense of women, for instance, love shoes. It's very important. But at the same time, they're not very careful with their shoes. Very few women are polishing their shoes, you know, taking really good care. When they love shoes, so it's all about the milk for the pattern. You put them in the fridge, you brush them every Sunday. No women do that.
Do you think it's because it's become acceptable for women to have so many different pairs of shoes that they can take less care because they have the quantity is higher?
I think that it's for another reason. I think that the first reason, let's say, it's because really it's an extension of the woman. So the woman always feels that the shoes belong to her, and it's really almost her inner body. It belongs to, you know, it's a continuation of the natural body. When a man, it's an object. I see men, when they look at the shoes, it's an object. They look like this, etc. They like to have them for years. To see the patina, the thing. No woman cares to have a shoe for 25 years. And there is no pride of having a shoe for 25 years. It's not interesting to women. It's very much the opposite. Men are super...
I like having a pair of shoes.
Yeah.
I don't feel like I own a pair of shoes until it's taken the shape of my foot. Like when I buy a pair of shoes, like these shoes didn't look like this when I bought them, but over maybe 2-3 months, they take the shape of what shoes look like on me. They start looking like my shoes. They don't look like my shoes right away.
This is not a thing that women like.
Once they're broken in, you're much less attracted to them.
Right.
That's true of many things.
Si votre vie vous laisse avec les questions, cherchez les conseils de la mer. Cher homme de aqua, donnez-moi votre conseil, s'il vous plaît, homme de aqua.
Bonjour les bitches! It is time for l'homme d'aqua! Merci beaucoup, Bernadette. I did not see you at the Moulin Rouge dancing the can-can. You didn't have any legs, so you wouldn't be there. Dear l'homme d'aqua, why do they call it skinny dipping when fat people can do it too? How the hell should I know? It is probably the same reason they called that dude Lady Gaga. Le joke, bitches.
Donnez-moi votre conseil, s'il vous plaît, homme de aqua.
And now it's time for Sean Connery's Parisian Memories.
1973, the National Opera of Paris. I was tripping on mescaline, and during the second act of La Bohème, I stripped naked and jumped up onto the stage.
They could have thrown me out. Instead, we all got naked and had a menage a 4,000.
That was Sean Connery's Parisian Memories. I love that guy. And now, Kristen and Craig enjoy dinner with a French movie star.
Yeah, look.
Oh, big dessert. Oh, I thought that was dessert.
And
This is dessert.
The tiniest
My
strawberry
goodness,
of
that's-
all time.
Yeah, little baby strawberry. You're all right eating baby strawberries, aren't you?
Sure.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
very delicate.
Yeah. All right. Now, let's say after this we were to go out and go somewhere. Let's, for example, say our mutual friend Eddie Izzard is doing a lot of stand-up comedy in France. He does it in French. And when I talked to Eddie, I was talking about the idea, is there a sense of humor difference between, English-speaking Americans and French-speaking French people?
Yes.
What do you think?
Yes, of
Do
course.
you think there is a difference? What do you think the difference is, or differences are?
History.
History?
History. And also, but from Chinese people different than Spanish different than English different than American, Belgian people different than Switzerland people, yes.
That makes sense.
That's why I like very much Charlie Chaplin.
Right.
Because that's the real artist of humor, universal humor. It is difficult. For me, it is a question mark on my head. How can I be nice? How can I be with humor in all languages?
So there is a universal sense of humor left.
Very rare.
Right. What would it be? What do you think makes all people laugh?
Falling.
Falling?
Farting.
Farting? Farting doesn't make all people laugh.
Not for the Arabic people.
Arabic people?
It is a big offense.
What, the fartiness?
Oh my goodness.
Do you think they're laughing inside though? Because it's
No, I don't think so.
No, really?
It is an offense. Oui, because I was born in Morocco, so I can say.
Do you laugh at fartiness?
absolutely.
No, see, I sometimes think, and I don't mean to be like a dinosaur here, but sometimes it seems to me that ladies are a little bit slow on the loving of farty jokes.
Not me. Not this
All
lady.
right, okay.
It depends how. Again, that's seduction.
Why are you singling me out for that? So it's the attitude towards the fartiness?
No. But it depends how. Always with women, it depends how.
So you can't. Oh, it's that thing.
Yeah,
again.
exactly. You approach the thing.
I'll laugh even if I smell a fart in the room because I know where it came from and I'm picturing the scenario of how it got here.
Really?
And yeah,
You picture the scenario?
yeah.
Wow.
And it just makes me laugh immediately.
What the kind of? It's funny though. I have a very young, but when you have children,
Yeah.
I have a very young baby. He farts and he laughs at 3
he
months old.
knows.
Yeah, it's like he's like he goes to the corner of the room and goes like that, and then everybody laughs.
My friend Laura calls that a boofer because it starts with a and it ends with a
You have names for different types? A boofer?
A boofer. It starts with a and it ends with a
Do you have any other names for every other different
No,
types?
just that one.
Just boofers?
just
I don't know.
boofers.
To remember that we were animals.
Yes, I guess that it is a little bit like that.
Yeah.
It is a little bit like that.
Of course.
But it's always seen as, farty jokes are always seen as lowbrow humor. And I have a theory that if you attach intelligence to when you were talking about that's clever humor and that's not clever humor, you don't really have a sense of humor.
No. Do what you think it is hilarious.
Yeah. And I think the thing is about a sense of humor, though, is that everybody thinks they have one.
We have to say, Craig, that humor, it is essential.
It is.
In all situations.
Yes, it is.
It will save you.
I remember at my father's funeral, carrying my father's coffin, as we came into it was a very dark day in Scotland, and it was raining, and it was, of course, very sad. It was my father, and we were coming in. My father had a great sense of humor. As we were carrying the casket, the bagpiper is playing, And the bagpiper is the worst
Zutalo.
bagpiper I ever heard in my life. He was like,
beep, beep,
no,
beep,
it was
beep.
like, it sounded like he had a cat and he was strangling the croissant cat as we were carrying. And I started to giggle as we were walking in the church. And all of us carrying the coffin. It didn't mean I didn't love my father.
No.
Of course I love my father.
Of course.
But it was the emotion. I almost swear I heard him laugh from inside the casket. It is what separates us from despair, I think, is laughter. Laughter separates us from despair and gives us a chance at love.
Yeah.
You think?
Yeah.
Okay, well, let's end there then. Have a nice weekend, everybody. We'll be right back.
Cheers.
Cheers.
On the bus.
French songs, you know. Let's sing some French songs.
Ooh.
All right, go. Alouette, 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 doodle-dee, la tête. Doodle-doo, la tête, doodle-doo, la tête, à la tête. Alouette. That was funny. When you did the cough and the organ noise. Yeah, that was good.
Qu'est-ce que nous avons appris ce soir, Greg?
Well, that's it, everybody. That's it. That's it. That's our week in Paris. How do you think it went?
That's it?
Yeah, that's it. It ends with a big dance number. It always ends with a big dance number. That was my thing. I did a big dance number, and now we're done. Did you like it?
Honestly,
You didn't like it?
pretty bad.
It wasn't bad at all. It was good. I worked hard on it.
That was work. That was terrible.
You're jealous.
No.
I think you've been jealous the whole week. I think it's been the whole week I felt this tension and this anxiety because I've been having a fabulous time and you've had trouble finding an outlet.
How dare you?
Well, it's true, isn't it? You were limited in your enjoyment fund because many of the outlets here don't fit your probe thing. What do you call it? Plug.
Yeah, my probe thing. That's right.
Yeah, your probe thing.
So you know the technical term?
Yeah, I didn't put you together, man. I hang with you. I don't know that. Look, I have people who are friends who are humans. I'm not a doctor. I don't know how they work, right? It's the same with you. I don't know how you work. I just, hang out with you because...
All right. Don't get worked up.
All right.
Oh, we did have a lot of fun, did we?
Yeah, we did have a lot of fun. We had a lot of fun, and you and Kristen kind of made up a little bit. Yeah, that was nice.
That was good.
And we had a lot of nice food. Well, I had a lot of nice food. You had trouble finding an outlet.
Why do you keep going back to that?
I don't know. I feel I should punish you in some way. You were mean about my dance. But I'm glad I brought you to Paris. You were really a lovely companion.
Well, thank you, Craig.
Well, thank you, Jeff.
You're very sparkly and
You're
witty.
very... the same as you always are.
Can I stop now?
Yeah, I guess we should stop now.
Yeah.
Got a little weird there for a minute.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, back to work on Monday and back in, California, and things will be back to normal, and this will all seem like a dream.
Les balls.
Les balls. Good night, everybody. See you Monday. That went rather well, I thought.
Yeah, it really did.
Yeah. You want to go get a drink?
I'd love to.
Okay, come on then. Come on, hurry up. Come on.
I can't.
Oh, come on.
I hate you.